Life is a journey of constant learning and growth. Along this journey, there are certain lessons we must learn in order to progress and overcome the challenges life throws at us. These lessons aren't optional or something you can put off for later. They are essential requirements that every individual must face and understand if they want to live a meaningful, fulfilling, and successful life. In today's society, many people mistakenly believe they can pick and choose what they want to learn. But the truth is, there are fundamental principles that no one can escape. Life lessons like taking personal responsibility, mastering emotional control, persevering through adversity, or learning to embrace change are basic life skills that are crucial for survival. These lessons are not only necessary for success in work or relationships, but also for our overall well-being, both physically and mentally. No one is exempt from life's challenges, and how we choose to face them and grow from them will ultimately determine the quality of the life we live. By mastering these lessons, you won't just become the best version of yourself, but you'll also contribute to making the world a better place. Remember, these lessons are not optional. They are the requirements life imposes on all of us, and only those who are willing to learn and adapt can move forward with strength and fulfillment. Don't miss this important video. Watch it until the end with us. Click like the video, write your share below the video in the comments section. And now let's get started. 1. Accepting personal responsibility, a key to success and a meaningful life. In life, we often encounter challenging situations, whether at work, in relationships, or within our families. When faced with difficulties, it's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or even fate. However, one of the most important factors that lead to success and a fulfilling life is the acceptance of personal responsibility. This isn't just about admitting mistakes or failures, it's about how we confront every situation and actively seek ways to improve it. Personal responsibility. The foundation for every aspect of life. Personal responsibility is an essential component in every aspect of life. Regardless of who you are, what job you hold, or your role in society, being accountable for your actions and decisions is non-negotiable. At work, this means completing tasks on time, owning up to mistakes, and proactively finding solutions. In family life, it's about taking responsibility for loved ones, not blaming others when conflicts arise, and working towards resolving issues with understanding and empathy. Without embracing personal responsibility, we can easily fall into a mindset of feeling like victims of circumstance. This not only erodes self-confidence, but also makes life more negative. Conversely, when we take ownership of what happens in our lives, we no longer feel helpless in the face of challenges. Instead, we gain a sense of control and the ability to change the situation. Accepting personal responsibility requires self-discipline and a shift in mindset. To truly achieve this, here are a few practical steps. Stop blaming circumstances or others. The first and most crucial step is to stop blaming. When facing failure or difficulty, instead of immediately looking for someone or something to blame, pause and ask, what can I do to change this situation? This action helps you assess the issue objectively and opens the door for improvement. Evaluate your own actions. Reflect on how you've behaved in challenging situations. Did your actions contribute to the current outcome? If so, what can you do differently to avoid repeating mistakes in the future? Evaluating your actions not only helps you understand the root cause of problems, but also enhances your decision-making skills moving forward. Take initiative in finding solutions. Rather than dwelling on why things went wrong, focus on finding solutions. The question, what can I do to improve this situation, should be your foundation when faced with challenges. This not only keeps you optimistic, but also empowers you to take charge of life's hurdles. Learn to forgive yourself. Accepting personal responsibility doesn't mean being overly critical of yourself. Everyone makes mistakes, and the key is to learn from them. Forgive yourself for past errors, but make sure to take the lessons learned and use them to improve moving forward. One of the philosophies that reinforce the idea of personal responsibility is Stoicism. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We cannot control everything that happens around us, but we can control how we respond to it." This means that while we may not be able to change circumstances or external events, we always have control over our reactions to them. For example, if you find yourself in a stressful situation at work, you can't control how others behave, but you can manage your own emotions and how you handle the situation. Instead of blaming your boss, coworkers, or the system, you can choose to improve yourself, develop new skills, or change your attitude to better adapt. This is the essence of personal responsibility, not letting circumstances dictate your life, but taking charge of it yourself. Accepting personal responsibility not only makes you stronger in the face of difficulties, but also brings long-term benefits. Boost self-confidence. When you take responsibility for what happens in your life, you become more confident in your abilities. You understand that no matter what happens, you have the power to cope and improve the situation. Build stronger relationships. When you proactively take responsibility, those around you respect and trust you more. This helps foster strong and reliable relationships. Personal growth. Every time you take responsibility and learn from your mistakes, you grow not only in skills, but also in mindset and mental resilience. Accepting personal responsibility is an essential requirement for living a meaningful, successful, and sustainable life. Rather than blaming circumstances or others, we need to take ownership of our actions and decisions, which allows us to improve situations and grow as individuals. Stoic philosophy reminds us that while we can't control everything, we can always control how we react to what life throws our way. By embracing personal responsibility, we take control of our lives, opening the door to growth, self-confidence, and long-term success. 2. Perseverance in the face of adversity, a key to sustainable growth. In life, challenges and failures are inevitable. At any stage, each of us will face difficulties, whether they come from work, family, health, or relationships. It's easy to feel discouraged or want to give up when faced with obstacles, but in reality, perseverance in the face of adversity is one of the most important factors that help us grow and achieve long-term success. Life is not a smooth, straight path. Everyone must confront their own unique challenges. Difficulties may come in the form of loss, betrayal, failure at work, or even internal struggles. However, rather than avoiding or fearing these obstacles, we must recognize that challenges are an essential part of life. Failure, when viewed from a different perspective, is not the end, but an opportunity to learn and grow. Each time we fall, we have the chance to learn from our mistakes, develop new skills, and become stronger. If life were always easy, we wouldn't have the opportunity to build perseverance and resilience, two qualities that are crucial for facing any challenges that lie ahead. When faced with difficulties, many people quickly become overwhelmed by feelings of failure and discouragement. These emotions can sap our fighting spirit, making us feel powerless in tough situations. However, instead of being passive and thinking there's nothing we can change, we need to cultivate the habit of actively seeking solutions. Here are some ways to help you maintain perseverance and find solutions during tough times. View the challenge objectively. The first thing to do when facing a challenge is not to let negative emotions cloud your judgment. Take time to view the situation objectively. Sometimes, the problem isn't as big as we initially think. Analyzing the situation clearly will give you a better understanding of potential solutions. Break the problem down and solve it, step by step. When confronted with large challenges, break them down into smaller parts. Instead of trying to solve everything at once, handle each aspect of the problem step by step. This helps you avoid feeling overwhelmed and allows you to focus on small steps that lead to an overall solution. Seek support. When facing difficulties, don't hesitate to seek help from family, friends, or colleagues. Sometimes support from those around you can offer new perspectives or solutions you hadn't considered. Team spirit and sharing can also help you stay motivated when everything seems too overwhelming. Maintain a positive mindset. In any situation, a positive mindset will help you overcome challenges more easily. Always remind yourself that every challenge has its own purpose and that you will learn something from it. Positive thinking keeps you motivated and prevents you from sinking into frustration. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, emphasized that we cannot control everything that happens in life, but we can control how we respond to it. Challenges are unavoidable, but how we handle them is what truly matters. Stoicism encourages us not to shy away from difficulty, but to face it with calm and fearlessness. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, see them as tests that help you train yourself. Every time we persevere and overcome a challenge, we grow stronger, more resilient, and cultivate a mindset that can handle whatever life throws our way. Persevering through adversity doesn't just help you overcome the immediate obstacles, but it also brings long-term benefits. Builds resilience. When you persevere, you train your mind and actions to be resilient. This helps you be prepared for even greater challenges in the future. Enhances problem-solving skills. Perseverance teaches you to think critically, be creative, and solve problems effectively. Boosts confidence. Every time you overcome a challenge, you grow more confident in your abilities. This makes you feel ready and stronger when facing future difficulties. Challenges and failures are inevitable parts of life, but instead of avoiding them, we must learn to persevere. Developing the habit of seeking solutions and maintaining a positive mindset is key to overcoming any obstacle. Stoicism teaches us that challenges are opportunities for growth, and each time we face them, we become stronger and more resilient. So, when you encounter difficulties, remember that it's not the end, it's a new door opening for growth and development. Perseverance is the key that turns adversity into a stepping stone for future success. 3. Living by your values, the key to a meaningful and sustainable life. In today's fast-paced and complex world, many people are easily swept away by societal norms, work pressures, or even the expectations of family and friends. However, to live a truly meaningful and sustainable life, it is essential to live according to your core values. Living by your values not only helps you find happiness from within, but it also shapes how you interact with the world around you and make decisions. Personal values are the fundamental principles and beliefs that guide your life and help you make decisions. These are the standards that help you determine what is right or wrong and what actions you should take. When you live according to your values, you won't be easily swayed by external pressures, whether it's societal trends or criticism from others. This brings inner peace and gives your life deeper meaning. Your core values help define your goals, maintain consistency, and clarify what matters most in your life. If you don't live according to these values, you may feel lost, anxious, or dissatisfied with life. On the other hand, when you live by your values, you become more confident in your decisions because you know you are living a genuine life, true to who you are. Identifying and living by your personal values requires self-awareness and a commitment to apply these values in every aspect of your life. Here are some steps to help you do this. Identify your most important values. The first step is to ask yourself, what truly matters to me? Take time to reflect on the things you believe in and the principles you consistently follow. Your values might include honesty, fairness, respect, love, or perseverance. You can write down these values and prioritize the core ones that resonate with you the most. For example, if one of your values is honesty, you will always keep your promises and avoid dishonesty, even when it might be easier or provide temporary benefits. If your value is patience, you will focus on listening and understanding others before reacting. Align your actions with your values. Once you have identified your core values, the next step is to ensure that every action you take aligns with those values. Whenever you face a significant decision, ask yourself, does this decision align with my values? This ensures that you not only live authentically, but also avoid making decisions or taking actions that contradict what you believe in. For example, if fairness is a core value of yours, make sure every action you take in work or relationships is based on fairness. This will help you earn respect from those around you and feel proud of the person you are. Face social opposition. Living by your values isn't always easy because society may not always agree with your principles. However, standing firm in your values will help you withstand criticism and resist the temptation of fleeting trends. You don't need to change your values just to meet other people's expectations. For instance, in a competitive work environment where people may compromise their integrity to get ahead, staying true to your value of integrity will protect your self-respect and help you maintain a clear conscience. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most well-known Stoic philosophers, once said, We should live not to please others, but to live true to our own ethical nature. According to Stoicism, what matters is not what happens to you, but how you respond to it. Stoics believe that while we cannot control everything that happens in life, we can always control our attitudes and actions in accordance with our moral principles. This is the essence of living by your values. Acting in a way that aligns with your beliefs, even in the face of difficulty or opposition. When you live according to your values, you'll find that life becomes more meaningful, and you'll experience a sense of inner peace. Here are some key benefits of living by your values. Increased confidence. When you know you're living according to your personal values, you'll feel more confident in your decisions and actions. Stronger relationships. Living by your values helps you build authentic, lasting relationships because you won't need to pretend or try to please others. Inner peace. When your actions align with your values, you'll experience less internal conflict and regret. This leads to a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. Living by your values is not always an easy path, but it is the key to living a meaningful and sustainable life. By identifying your core values and ensuring that all of your actions align with them, you not only find true happiness, but also develop self-confidence, build stronger relationships, and maintain inner peace. Stoicism reminds us that living according to our ethics and principles is what truly matters, and this will guide us through any challenges we face, leading to true success and fulfillment in life. 4. Facing mortality. How to live a meaningful and appreciative life. Death, a topic many people tend to avoid, is an inevitable reality for every human being. We often shy away from thinking about it because it brings feelings of fear and uncertainty. However, recognizing that life is finite can actually offer us a deeper, more meaningful perspective on how we live. Facing mortality is not easy, but understanding that life will eventually end helps us live more fully and appreciate every moment. As human beings, we often live as if we have unlimited time. We postpone dreams, delay important tasks for tomorrow, and waste precious moments on things that don't truly matter. However, when we confront the truth that each of our lives has a limit, we start to realize that time is our most valuable resource. Understanding the finiteness of life allows us to live with greater awareness. You stop letting days slip by meaninglessly and begin to take action on what truly matters. It pushes you to pursue long-postponed goals, spend more time with loved ones, and appreciate the small joys that life brings. Memento mori is a well-known practice in Stoicism, reminding us of the inevitability of death and encouraging us to cherish every moment we are alive. Memento mori translates to, remember that you will die. While it may sound grim, it's not about negative thinking. It's a powerful reminder that helps us live consciously and take full responsibility for our lives. By reminding yourself that death is unavoidable, you can free yourself from unnecessary worries and focus on what truly matters. This practice doesn't encourage fear of death, but rather helps you live a more authentic and meaningful life. You'll be less concerned about petty conflicts, ignore trivial distractions, and focus on living fully in the present. One way to practice memento mori is to take time each day to reflect on death. This doesn't mean living in fear, but instead it's an opportunity to ask yourself, if today were my last day, have I done something meaningful? Am I living in alignment with my values and goals? This reflection helps you realign your priorities and make more meaningful decisions. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca often emphasize that reflecting on death not only helps reduce fear, but also encourages us to live more proactively. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." This reminds us that time is limited, and therefore every action and thought should be meaningful. By looking at life through this lens, you can avoid wasting time on frivolous things and instead focus on accomplishing what truly matters. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, also emphasized that we shouldn't let the fear of death control our lives. He wrote, "Death is the last and most certain event in life, so we should embrace it as a natural part of existence." By accepting death as inevitable, we become less worried about the future and more focused on living fully in the present. Facing death and practicing memento mori brings profound benefits to your life. It helps you appreciate the present. When you recognize that time is limited, you'll learn to make the most of each moment. Instead of dwelling on future worries or past regrets, you'll focus on living fully in the present. It helps you make meaningful decisions. Reflecting on death helps you clarify what truly matters in life. This allows you to make smarter, more intentional decisions and avoid wasting time on trivial pursuits. It frees you from fear. Instead of fearing death, you'll learn to accept it as a natural part of life. This frees you from unnecessary anxieties and allows you to live with greater freedom and joy. Facing mortality is not a terrifying experience, but rather a way to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Recognizing that life is finite not only helps you appreciate each moment, but also encourages you to live responsibly and intentionally. Practicing memento mori, or reflecting on death, is an excellent way to focus on what truly matters and avoid wasting time on unnecessary worries. Number 5. Gratitude and humility. 2 core values for a meaningful life. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of work, ambition, and high expectations. We often focus too much on what we lack instead of appreciating what we already have. This is where gratitude and humility become essential for maintaining balance and contentment in life. Gratitude helps us recognize the value of the good things we have, no matter how small they may seem. It helps us appreciate the seemingly simple things like our health, family, friends, or the opportunity to live and experience life. When you're grateful, not only do you feel happier, but you're also better equipped to handle life's difficulties because you've trained yourself to focus on the positive aspects of life. On the other hand, humility is a crucial counterbalance to arrogance and complacency. When you achieve success, it's easy to believe it's entirely due to your own efforts. However, humility reminds us that success often stems from various factors: other people's help, the right circumstances, and even luck. Humility keeps you grounded, preventing you from becoming overly confident or dismissing the value of others. Practicing gratitude and humility is not always easy in a society that pressures us to chase success and perfection. However, there are simple ways to integrate these values into your daily life. Write down what you're grateful for each day. One effective way to practice gratitude is to keep a daily gratitude journal. Spend a few minutes each night reflecting on your day and write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. It could be small moments like a conversation with a friend, a good meal, or even a few minutes of rest. This habit trains your mind to focus on the positives and helps you appreciate even the smallest joys in life. Recognize that success comes from multiple factors. When you achieve success, take a moment to reflect on the journey that got you there. Think about the people who helped you, the fortunate opportunities you received, and the lessons learned from failure. This practice prevents you from falling into the trap of arrogance and reminds you that no one succeeds alone. By humbly acknowledging all the factors that contribute to success, you'll feel more grateful and appreciate those around you. Listen to others with genuine interest. A key aspect of humility is the ability to listen. Practice listening without judgment, interruption, or the urge to impose your views on others. When you listen with sincerity, you show respect for the other person and learn from them. Humility teaches us that we don't know everything, and there's always something to learn from others. Face failure with grace. Humility also shines through in how we handle failure. A humble person doesn't harshly blame themselves when they fail, but instead learns from their mistakes and keeps moving forward. Failure doesn't diminish their value because they know that everyone stumbles. What's important is to get back up and keep trying. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most well-known Stoic philosophers, frequently practiced gratitude and reminded himself not to take the blessings of life for granted. According to Stoic philosophy, every event in life holds its own value, even when it's challenging or painful. Stoics believe we should be grateful for challenges because they help us grow and become stronger. They emphasize that gratitude is not just for pleasant things, but also for the lessons learned through difficulties and hardships. Humility in Stoicism is expressed by recognizing the limits of our own knowledge and control. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, famously said, "We cannot control everything that happens, but we can control how we respond to it." This reminds us that, no matter how successful we are, we must remain humble about the things we cannot control and always stay open to learning from life. Practicing gratitude and humility not only leads to greater life satisfaction, but also promotes personal growth and helps build strong relationships with others. Increased happiness. Gratitude helps you focus on the positive aspects of life and reduces stress and anxiety about what you lack. Improved relationships. When you live with humility, you respect and understand others more, helping you build genuine and lasting relationships. Personal growth. Gratitude and humility allow you to continue learning and improving while maintaining a balanced perspective on success and failure. Gratitude and humility are two core values that help us live meaningful, happy, and responsible lives. Practicing daily gratitude and staying humble in the face of success prevents arrogance and keeps you focused on what truly matters. 6. Lifelong learning and personal growth. Keys to success and life balance. Life is constantly changing, and each day brings new challenges and opportunities. To maintain success and balance, lifelong learning and personal growth are essential. Continuous learning not only enriches your knowledge, but also brings balance to your mindset and life, allowing you to adapt and grow in any situation. The modern world changes at a rapid pace. What you know today may become outdated tomorrow. In the workplace, new technologies, methods, and job market demands require you to constantly update your knowledge and skills. If you stop learning, you risk falling behind those who are always striving to improve themselves. But lifelong learning is not just about work. It's also about maintaining mental and emotional balance. When you learn, you not only expand your knowledge, but also develop creative thinking, problem-solving skills, and better communication abilities. You become more flexible when facing difficulties and are better equipped to find solutions in life. Learning doesn't end when you leave school. It's a continuous, long-term journey. Personal growth is a process that never stops, as there is always something new to learn and improve. Understanding that you are not perfect and that there is always room for improvement keeps you ready and open to life's changes. To make learning and growth an integral part of your life, you need to be proactive and build good habits. Here are some simple yet effective ways to learn and grow every day. Set aside time to read every day. Reading is one of the easiest ways to learn and expand your knowledge. Set a goal to read for at least 15 to 30 minutes each day. You can choose books related to your interests or those that help you develop life skills, such as leadership, creative thinking, or time management. Reading not only helps you absorb new knowledge, but also sharpens your focus and thinking skills. Take online courses. In the digital age, learning is no longer confined to a classroom. You can easily join online courses on virtually any subject. From soft skills like communication and time management to more technical topics like programming, design, or business, there are courses available to suit your personal growth goals. Don't hesitate to invest time and effort into formal education, as it's one of the best ways to systematically develop your skills. Learn from the people around you. Everyone you meet has something to teach you. Learn to listen and observe those around you, whether they're coworkers, friends, family members, or even strangers. Pay attention to how they solve problems, communicate, and handle tasks, and take lessons from their experiences. Sometimes, small insights from others can dramatically change your approach to life. Keep a journal and reflect. Writing down what you've learned is a great way to retain important knowledge. Keep a notebook to record valuable lessons you've gained each day. Additionally, take time to reflect on what you've learned and how it applies to your life. Reflection not only reinforces your learning, but also helps you understand yourself better and adjust your personal growth plan. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "Every day is an opportunity to learn and improve yourself." This highlights that no day should go by without offering you a chance to grow. Continuous learning not only makes you wiser, but also helps you live consciously, staying aware of life's constant changes. Lifelong learning and personal growth bring many long-term benefits to your life. Adapt to change. When you continuously learn, you'll find it easier to adapt to new changes and challenges, maintaining balance and success in life. Improve critical thinking. Learning helps you develop better critical thinking skills, allowing you to process information more effectively and solve problems quickly and accurately. Increase confidence. As you continue to learn and enhance your skills, you'll feel more confident in both your professional and personal life. Live a more meaningful life. Personal growth gives you purpose and meaning, helping you not just survive, but thrive and contribute positively to those around you. Lifelong learning and personal growth are ongoing processes that never stop. To maintain success and balance in life, you must always be open to learning, expanding your knowledge, and improving your skills. Whether through reading, taking courses, learning from others, or reflecting on your experiences, there are many simple yet powerful ways to grow each day. 7. Embracing change as inevitable. The key to adaptation and growth. Change is an inevitable part of life. Whether we like it or not, each of us will face changes throughout our lives, at work, in our living environments, and in relationships. Many people feel afraid of or resist change because it often brings uncertainty and disrupts the familiar and comfortable. However, to survive and thrive, it's crucial to learn how to accept and adapt to these changes. Life is in a constant state of flux. This is a part of nature, from the changing seasons to technological advancements, the job market, and even human relationships. We cannot stop these shifts because they drive progress and societal development. Change brings new opportunities, but also challenges for those who are unprepared to accept it. Change often seems frightening because it forces people out of their comfort zones and into the unknown. But if you continuously resist and refuse to adapt, you will get stuck, making it difficult to move forward in life. On the other hand, those who know how to embrace change and adapt flexibly are more likely to achieve lasting success and happiness. Learning to accept and adapt to change isn't easy, but it's achievable if you apply the following strategies. Instead of resisting, welcome the change. When faced with change, our natural instinct is often to resist, trying to hold on to the familiar. However, instead of fighting it, try changing your perspective. View change as an opportunity to grow, learn, and experience new things. When you open yourself to change, you'll feel less anxious and stressed about it. Focus on what you can control. One of the main reasons people fear change is the sense of losing control. However, not everything in life is under your control. Rather than worrying about things you can't change, focus on what you can control. This might include how you respond to the change or actions you can take to better adapt. For example, if your job changes, instead of being afraid, you can learn new skills or find ways to improve yourself to meet the new demands. Let go of what you can't control. Letting go is a crucial skill when dealing with change. If there are things you cannot control, holding on to them will only increase anxiety and stress. Learn to let go of what you can't change and focus on improving the things you can control. This will not only help you feel more at ease, but also maintain balance in your life. Learn from every change. Every change, big or small, brings valuable lessons. Look back at past changes and ask yourself what you learned from them. Reflecting on the past can help you gain insights and develop the skills to handle future changes more effectively. Each time you overcome a change, you'll become stronger and more confident in facing new challenges. Look for opportunities in change. Change doesn't just bring challenges, it also opens up new opportunities. Try to seek out the potential benefits in every change. For example, a job change might give you the chance to learn new skills, meet new people, or even discover a new passion. When you find opportunities in change, you'll be more willing to accept it and less likely to feel anxious or fearful. Epictetus, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, once said, "Do not demand that things happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do." This statement reminds us that we cannot control everything in life. What we can control is how we react to change. Instead of wanting life to go according to our plans, we should learn to adapt and accept what comes our way. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, also emphasized that every event in life has its own purpose and meaning. Change is a part of life's evolution, and by learning to accept it, we can live a more peaceful and meaningful life. Accepting and adapting to change offers numerous practical benefits for your life. Improved flexibility. When you learn to adapt, you become more flexible in any situation. This makes it easier for you to overcome challenges and seize new opportunities. Reduce stress. Accepting that change is inevitable helps you worry less about the future. You'll learn to face everything with calmness and clarity. Personal growth. Change helps you constantly grow as a person. Each time you face and overcome change, you develop new skills, improve your self-management, and become more confident. Accepting change as inevitable is an important life lesson. Instead of resisting and fearing new circumstances, we should learn how to adapt and take advantage of the opportunities that change brings. Focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't will help you live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. 8. Building healthy social relationships. The key to a happy and meaningful life. In life, we all need social relationships to feel connected, loved, and supported. Healthy social relationships not only bring joy, but also play a crucial role in helping us navigate difficult times. Social connections are not just a source of support, they are also environments for personal growth and self-improvement. Therefore, building and maintaining healthy social relationships is essential for living a happy and meaningful life. Humans are social creatures, and connecting with others is a natural part of who we are. Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "Humans are social animals. We are made to live and grow together." This means that no one can truly thrive or develop fully in isolation, detached from society. Healthy relationships provide us with a sense of safety, emotional support, and opportunities for growth. When we have friends and loved ones who are always ready to listen and share, life becomes more meaningful. During tough times, these relationships offer encouragement and help us overcome challenges. Additionally, social relationships play a significant role in improving mental health. Numerous studies have shown that people with strong social connections tend to experience less stress, are less likely to suffer from depression, and generally lead happier lives. When we feel loved and cared for, we are more likely to adopt a positive outlook on life and face challenges with optimism. Building and maintaining healthy relationships isn't always easy, especially in today's busy world. However, with the right investment of time and effort, you can develop strong and meaningful connections. Here are some ways to make it happen. Building healthy social relationships is one of the most important factors in living a happy and meaningful life. By investing time and care into quality relationships and distancing yourself from toxic ones, you not only create stronger bonds with others, but also help yourself grow and improve. 9. Mastering your time. The key to an efficient and meaningful life. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have, but it's also one that we can never get back. In today's busy world, many people feel like they don't have enough time to accomplish everything or to pursue their personal goals. This can lead to stress and frustration. Mastering your time is the key not only to achieving success, but also to living a happier and more balanced life. Unlike money or material possessions, time cannot be bought or recovered. Every day that passes is a portion of time that can never be reclaimed. Therefore, how you use your time directly impacts the quality of your life. If you waste time on activities that don't add value or fail to pursue what truly matters to you, you may end up feeling regret and dissatisfaction with yourself. Since time is finite, managing and using it effectively is essential. Mastering your time not only helps you get things done efficiently, but also allows you to enjoy life, spend time with loved ones, and focus on personal growth. Mastering your time requires planning and the ability to prioritize important tasks. Below are some concrete steps to help you manage and use your time more effectively. Plan your daily activities. The first step to mastering your time is creating a plan. Set aside time at the beginning of each day or at the end of each week to make a list of tasks you need to complete. This will give you a clear view of what needs to be done and help you avoid overlooking important tasks. Using tools like planners, digital calendars, or time management apps can be very helpful. Planning not only helps you stay on top of tasks, but also allows you to allocate time wisely between work, leisure, and family. Prioritize the most important tasks during your peak energy and focus times to ensure maximum productivity. Prioritize important tasks. Not all tasks on your list are of equal value. One of the most important time management skills is knowing how to prioritize your most critical tasks. Focus on the tasks that bring the highest value or have the biggest impact on your long-term goals. A helpful method is the Eisenhower matrix, which divides tasks into 4 categories: important and urgent. Do these right away. Important but not urgent. Plan to do them later. Not important but urgent. Delegate these if possible. Not important and not urgent. Eliminate or minimize time spent on these. By focusing on your most important tasks, you can avoid getting bogged down by trivial tasks that don't contribute to your long-term success. Avoid wasting time on useless activities. Wasting time is one of the main reasons people fail to achieve their goals. Habits like spending too much time on social media, watching excessive TV, or engaging in meaningless conversations can eat up hours without you even realizing it. To master your time, ask yourself, is this activity adding value to my life? Limit the time you spend on unnecessary distractions or set boundaries for these activities. For instance, you can limit phone or TV time to specific hours and instead focus on more productive activities such as reading, learning new skills, or exercising. Learn to say no. An important skill in mastering your time is learning how to say no. You can't do everything at once. Sometimes invitations, unnecessary meetings, or requests from others can take up your valuable time. Politely decline when something doesn't align with your priorities. This will help you stay focused on what truly matters. Seneca also advised that people should focus on living in the present and use their time wisely. Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic philosopher, also emphasized that managing time is key to living mindfully and appreciating life. Stoics believe that wasting time is equivalent to wasting life, and only when we master our time can we truly live a meaningful existence. Mastering your time is a crucial skill that helps you not only succeed at work, but also live a more meaningful and happy life. By planning your tasks, prioritizing important work, avoiding useless distractions, and learning to say no, you can use your time more effectively. 10. Living with honesty and integrity, the foundation for a meaningful and respected life. Honesty and integrity are 2 fundamental qualities that apply not only to social relationships, but also to your work and personal life. Living with honesty and integrity is how you build trust, establish credibility, and lead a life of value. When you live with integrity, you not only feel confident and satisfied with yourself, but you also attract like-minded individuals. These relationships are not only strong, but also deeply meaningful. Honesty and integrity are the foundation of any solid relationship. Honesty helps you build trust with others, while integrity ensures that you maintain respect from those around you. Trust and respect are essential in any relationship, whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues. When you're honest, others can rely on your words and actions. When you live with integrity, they respect you because you stick to your values, even in the face of challenges or pressure. In the workplace, honesty and integrity help you build professional credibility. A person who is trustworthy and consistently acts according to ethical principles is more likely to gain the trust of coworkers and supervisors. This not only helps you advance in your career, but also creates a positive and healthy work environment. How to live with honesty and integrity. Living with honesty and integrity isn't always easy, especially in complex situations or when facing temptation. However, if you clearly understand your values and live by your ethical principles, it becomes easier to maintain integrity in any situation. Here are some steps to help you live with greater honesty and integrity each day. Establish your personal code of ethics. To live with honesty and integrity, the first step is to identify your personal ethical code. Ask yourself, what's important to me? Am I willing to stand by these values in all circumstances? These principles will act as your guide when making decisions and taking action, even when no one is watching. For example, if you value honesty, commit to always telling the truth, even when it may be difficult. If fairness is important to you, make sure to treat everyone with fairness, regardless of who they are. Do the right thing, even when no one is watching. One of the biggest challenges to maintaining integrity is doing the right thing when no one is looking. Remember that integrity isn't about doing the right thing only when under supervision. It's about doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. This not only preserves your self-respect, but also brings a sense of inner peace, because you know you're staying true to your values. For example, if you notice a mistake at work, instead of covering it up, admit it and fix it. This action not only enhances your reputation, but also contributes to a more transparent and honest work environment. Face temptations and pressures with integrity. Sometimes you will face temptations and pressures that may challenge your ethical principles. It's crucial to practice self-discipline and remain steadfast in your values. If you feel pressured to do something that goes against your moral code, remind yourself that your integrity and self-respect are worth more than any short-term gain. For instance, if you're tempted by an opportunity to make easy money through unethical means, ask yourself whether this action aligns with your values. Integrity will help you resist temptations and maintain your self-worth. Apologize and take responsibility for mistakes. No one is perfect, and there will be times when you make mistakes. However, integrity doesn't mean never making mistakes. It means taking responsibility when they happen. Be honest in your apologies if you've done something wrong, and be willing to fix the mistake. This not only helps you regain trust from others, but also helps you grow and mature. Surround yourself with people who share your values. When you live with honesty and integrity, you naturally attract people who share your values. These relationships are not only long-lasting, but also help you maintain and grow your personal principles. Seek friends, colleagues, and partners who believe in honesty and integrity. They will inspire and support you as you continue to live according to your values. Integrity is considered one of the core virtues of life. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius emphasized that we should do the right thing, not because we expect rewards or recognition, but because it is the right thing to do. Integrity in Stoicism means acting for the sake of what is morally correct, regardless of external circumstances. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, famously said, "Do not be swayed by the opinions of others. You should only do what you know is right, even if no one is watching." This highlights that a person's true value comes not from external validation, but from their ability to live by their ethics and principles. Living with honesty and integrity is the foundation for building a trustworthy and meaningful life. By identifying your personal ethical code and consistently acting according to it, even when no one is watching, you will become a reliable person, earn credibility, and gain peace of mind. 11. Maintaining optimism in all situations. The key to a happy and successful life. Life is filled with challenges and difficulties, from failures at work to pressures in personal life. But the important thing is not how many obstacles you face, but how you confront them. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or challenges. It means finding the positive, even in the toughest situations. By maintaining an optimistic mindset, you'll not only overcome obstacles, but also grow and learn from them. Optimism plays a crucial role in determining the quality of your life. When you face difficulties with a positive attitude, life becomes more manageable, and you can maintain calmness and confidence. On the other hand, if you constantly dwell in negativity, you'll feel more stressed, frustrated, and less capable of finding solutions to the problems you encounter. Optimism also helps improve mental health. Numerous studies show that optimistic people tend to experience less stress, anxiety, and have better overall health, even living longer lives. When you approach life with a positive outlook, you can better regulate your emotions, stay resilient, and tackle challenges with a calm and collected mindset. How to stay optimistic in all situations. Whether in work, personal life, or relationships, maintaining an optimistic mindset isn't always easy. However, with the right habits and approaches, you can develop and sustain a positive outlook. Here are some ways to help you stay optimistic in all circumstances. Learn from failures. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but each failure contains valuable lessons. Instead of blaming yourself or sinking into negativity, see failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Every time you stumble, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? By viewing failures as lessons, you'll stop fearing difficulties and face future challenges with greater confidence. Believe that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Challenges and difficulties are an inherent part of life. Rather than complaining or avoiding them, believe that every challenge brings an opportunity for personal development. For example, if you're struggling at work, consider it a chance to improve problem-solving skills, time management, or learn from colleagues. When you see challenges as opportunities, you'll stop feeling negative and instead embrace them with open arms. Practice the glass half full mindset. A powerful way to maintain optimism is to adopt the glass half full mindset, meaning always looking for the positive side of any problem. When faced with difficulty, try to identify the positive aspects you can extract from the situation. This doesn't mean denying reality or ignoring challenges, but focusing on what you can control and the good that still exists. For instance, if you encounter a major setback at work, rather than dwelling solely on the negative consequences, focus on finding solutions and recognize the positives, like learning how to manage a crisis or working under pressure. Take care of your mental and physical health. Optimism cannot be sustained if you neglect your mental and physical health. Make sure you maintain healthy habits, including proper nutrition, regular exercise, and sufficient sleep. When your body is well taken care of, your mind will be stronger, helping you maintain a positive outlook and optimism. Build a positive support network. Your environment greatly impacts your mindset. Spend time with positive people, those who encourage and inspire you. A circle of positive friends and colleagues will help you stay optimistic even during tough times. Distance yourself from those who constantly complain or focus on negativity, as they can drag you down and weaken your optimism. Epictetus once said, "Do not seek for things to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do, and you will find peace." This means that instead of focusing on what we cannot change, we should accept and learn to view situations from a positive perspective. By accepting difficulties and challenges as a natural part of life, we can train our minds to remain optimistic and develop resilience against adversity. Staying optimistic in all situations is a crucial skill that allows you to live a happy, balanced, and successful life. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by difficulties, practice finding lessons and opportunities in every challenge. As we navigate through life, it becomes clear that certain lessons are non-negotiable. These lessons are not fleeting concepts or temporary ideas we can bypass. They are fundamental truths that shape our existence, influence our decisions, and define the paths we take. Whether it's learning to take responsibility for our actions, mastering emotional self-control, embracing change, or persevering through hardship, these principles are not merely choices. They are essential requirements for living a meaningful, successful life. Ignoring or avoiding these lessons doesn't exempt us from their impact. In fact, choosing not to embrace them often leads to more significant challenges down the road. The truth is, life will continue to test us, and without mastering these core lessons, we risk repeating the same mistakes, experiencing the same frustrations, and missing out on the growth and fulfillment that come from overcoming obstacles. These life lessons don't just apply in moments of crisis or challenge. They are woven into the fabric of our everyday experiences. By understanding and accepting them, we equip ourselves with the tools needed to thrive, regardless of circumstances. The ability to take ownership of our lives, adapt to inevitable changes, and persist in the face of adversity is what separates those who merely survive from those who truly live. Ultimately, these lessons are the foundation upon which we build a life of purpose, resilience, and inner peace. They empower us to face challenges head-on, grow through adversity, and lead a life aligned with our values and goals. So, while we may not have a choice in whether or not to face these lessons, we do have the power to embrace them, and in doing so, create a life that's not just lived, but truly fulfilled. Don't forget to click subscribe to our YouTube channel, click like video, write your share below video in the comments section. Thank you, and see you in the next video.